This is a Jewish lesbian love story between two best friends who reunite after years apart. Ronit returns home after her father's death only to find that her childhood friend Esti, the girl she once loved, is now married. What begins as an innocent reunion soon turns into a storm of forbidden desire and heartbreaking choices. In the next few minutes, we will explore a story of love, faith, and the courage to follow your heart.
David's wife do it when she appears. So who is Mrs. Kupperman, Esti?
I told her she should stay with us.
Oh, yes, you're married.
So let's start from the beginning. The movie starts with the death of a respected religious leader, a rabbi who is also the father of Ronit. While Ronit is at work, she receives a call from her childhood friend telling her about her father's passing. Ronit had left her Jewish community years ago and returning was not an easy decision for her. She hesitates for a while, unsure if she should go back, but eventually she decides to attend her father's funeral. When she arrives, she meets the people she once knew, faces from her past, and memories she tried to leave behind. Among them are her two childhood friends, David and Esti. But what truly shocks Ronit is discovering that David and Esti are now married. Since Ronit has to stay for a few days, David urges her to stay at his house. At first, Ronit refuses. She feels it might be uncomfortable, but eventually she agrees. However, after seeing each other again, they can't ignore the truth. Their past relationship still exists between them, and those old feelings were never really gone. The next day, we see Esti at work, teaching young children at a local school. Meanwhile, Ronit tries to adjust and find her place again in the community she once left. But during a family dinner, she is questioned about her life in a way that makes her uncomfortable, and she gets upset and walks away from the table. Esti tells David to follow her and calm her down. The next morning, Ronit goes to her father's old house and Esti decides to go with her. Inside the house, Ronit is surrounded by childhood memories, old photos, familiar corners, and little things that remind her of the life she left behind. She becomes emotional and Esti tries to comfort her. But while comforting her, Esti suddenly kisses Ronit and Ronit kisses her back. Ronit tries to pull away at first, but eventually she can't. Still, both of them realize it's not the right moment, so they step apart. Even though they pull away, their old feelings are already awakened again, and both of them can feel it. Esti realizes it first and tries to stop things before they go too far. She tells Ronit that they can't continue this, that it's not right. But Ronit refuses to accept that their connection should be buried. She convinces Esti to take a short trip into the city, a place where no one from their community would recognize them. They get a room in a hotel, and there they finally spend a few hours alone together, giving in to the emotions they have been holding back for years. Meanwhile, David starts to sense that something isn't right between them. Later, David and Esti get into a heated argument, and Ronit, who is upstairs, hears everything. Esti comes up to check on her, and she immediately realizes that Ronit heard the entire fight. Ronit is sitting on the stairs, quietly listening with sadness in her eyes. Ronit tries to convince Esti to leave David and start a new life with her. A life where they don't have to hide or pretend anymore. But Esti refuses. She doesn't want to run away from everything the way Ronit once did. Hearing that, Ronit understands she has no other choice. She decides to leave and go back to the place where she now belongs. While Ronit is at the airport and standing in line to check in, she suddenly gets a call from David. He sounds worried and tells her that Esti is missing. She is not answering her phone and no one knows where she is. Ronit immediately rushes out of the airport and starts searching for Esti with David. Meanwhile, Esti is actually alone in a hotel room taking a pregnancy test and discovering that she is pregnant. After searching everywhere, Ronit and David return home, exhausted and confused. And that's when they realize Esti is already there waiting for them. In the end, Esti decides to let Ronit go. She chooses to stay with David until the baby is born, even though her heart still aches for Ronit. The movie ends with a heartbreaking separation between Esti and Ronit, a quiet moment filled with love, pain, and acceptance. I hope you enjoyed this small recap video. Till then, take care. Bye bye.